Have you ever met someone who didn't need to shout or brag, yet everyone instantly knew they were strong and confident? It wasn't about their appearance or their status, it was the way they spoke. Words are powerful. They can build trust, set boundaries, and reveal how much inner strength a person really has. And here's the surprising part. Strong personalities don't always use big, dramatic speeches. Often, it's the simple phrases they repeat in everyday conversations that quietly show they're not average. In this video, we're going to break down 7 phrases that signal you have a stronger personality than most people. If you find yourself using these regularly, it means you carry confidence, self-respect, and emotional strength that others can't help but notice. Let's dive in and see how many of these phrases are already part of your vocabulary. 1. No. One of the strongest phrases in the world is also one of the shortest. No. A lot of people struggle with saying no. They feel guilty, afraid of disappointing others, or worried they'll come across as rude. But strong personalities understand that saying no is not selfish, it's necessary. When you say no, you're protecting your time, your energy, and your priorities. You're letting people know that your life has boundaries. And boundaries are what keep relationships healthy. Think about it. If you say yes to everything, you end up overworked, exhausted, and sometimes even resentful. But when you confidently say, no, I can't do that right now, or no, that doesn't work for me, people may not always like it, but they'll respect you for it. Weak personalities give in to every request. Strong personalities know that a respectful no is one of the most powerful tools they have. 2. I don't know. At first, this phrase doesn't sound powerful at all. But here's the truth. Admitting I don't know shows more strength than pretending to have all the answers. A lot of people are terrified of looking weak, so they fake knowledge or give half-truths just to appear smart. But strong personalities are comfortable admitting when they don't know something. Why? Because they don't see not knowing as a failure, they see it as an opportunity to learn. Saying, I don't know, also shows honesty. People trust you more when they know you won't just make things up to save face. Imagine being in a meeting and someone asks a tough question. Instead of fumbling through a fake answer, a strong person says, I don't know the answer to that right now, but I'll find out. That response builds credibility and shows maturity. Pretending to know everything is insecurity. Admitting you don't is real confidence. 3. I was wrong. Few phrases carry as much weight as this one. I was wrong. For many people, admitting mistakes feels like weakness. Their pride gets in the way, and they double down even when they know they're not right. But strong personalities see things differently. They know that admitting mistakes is a sign of emotional maturity and self-awareness. When you say, I was wrong, you're not lowering yourself, you're showing strength. It proves you care more about truth and growth than about protecting your ego. And the best part? People respect honesty more than stubbornness. Think about leaders you admire. Are they the ones who always insist they're perfect, or the ones who take responsibility and learn from their errors? Exactly. Admitting mistakes doesn't weaken your reputation, it strengthens it. Strong personalities own their flaws, learn from them, and come back even stronger. 4. I need help. Asking for help doesn't come easy for many people. They think it makes them look incapable or dependent. But in reality, it takes courage to admit when you can't do something alone. Strong personalities understand that nobody succeeds completely on their own. They aren't afraid to say, I need help, because they know it's not a weakness, it's a strategy. When you ask for help, you're showing humility, self-awareness, and the ability to trust others. That builds stronger connections and often earns more respect than pretending you can handle everything. For example, think of a project at work. Someone with an average mindset might quietly struggle until they're overwhelmed. But someone with a strong personality will ask for guidance early, making sure the work is done better and faster. Weakness is pretending you can do it all. Strength is admitting when you can't and inviting others to join you. 5. That's enough. This phrase is all about boundaries. When a strong personality says, that's enough, they're standing up against behavior, treatment, or situations that cross the line. It might be in response to someone being disrespectful, a conversation that's getting toxic, or even their own bad habits. Either way, it's a clear signal. I value myself too much to let this continue. For example, if a friend keeps making hurtful jokes, a strong person won't just laugh it off. They'll calmly say, "That's enough." If their workload at the office becomes unreasonable, they won't silently suffer. They'll step in and say, "This is too much. Something has to change." This phrase commands respect. It shows others you won't tolerate being mistreated, and it shows yourself that your peace and dignity come first. Strong personalities know when to draw the line, and they're not afraid to say it out loud. 6. I deserve better. People with strong personalities know their worth, and they're not afraid to claim it. Saying, "I deserve better," doesn't come from arrogance, it comes from self-respect. This phrase might apply to a relationship, a job, or even the way they treat themselves. When someone constantly feels undervalued or disrespected, the average person might just accept it. But a strong person says, "I deserve better," and then takes steps to create change. It's not about entitlement, it's about not settling for less than your worth. For example, if a partner treats them poorly, they don't stay out of fear. If a job keeps underpaying and overworking them, they eventually walk away. They don't let fear of the unknown keep them stuck in unhealthy situations. "I deserve better" is a reminder that self-respect is non-negotiable. Strong personalities know their value, and they live like it. 7. Let's find a solution. Finally, one of the most powerful phrases strong people use is, "Let's find a solution." While most people focus on problems, emotionally strong personalities shift the focus toward fixing them. They don't waste endless energy complaining or blaming, they look for answers. This mindset is what makes them natural leaders. Instead of saying, "This is a disaster," they say, "Okay, what can we do to improve this?" That doesn't mean they ignore problems. It means they refuse to stay stuck in negativity. They believe every challenge has a way forward, and they take action to find it. This phrase also inspires others. When people hear, "Let's find a solution," they feel more motivated and less defeated. It's a small shift in language that completely changes the atmosphere. Strong personalities don't just identify problems, they drive progress. So, there you have it. 7 phrases that reveal you have a stronger personality than average. They might sound simple, but together, they paint a picture of someone who's confident, self-aware, and unafraid to live with authenticity. The truth is, strength isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about setting boundaries, admitting mistakes, valuing yourself, and always looking for solutions. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these phrases do you already use? And which one do you want to start using more often? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If this video gave you value, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more self-growth insights, and tap the bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and remember, your words are powerful, so choose them wisely.